Hello everybody, it's Curtis, and welcome back to InformedTouristA.I. Ready to dive deep into this adventure? But before we do that, please subscribe. Now today, we're talking luxury travel. We're talking about those places you see on Instagram and think, okay, who's winning at life hard enough to actually go there? Because let's be real, we all dream about jet-setting off to private islands and sipping cocktails out of coconuts, right? But what does it actually take to experience these exclusive escapes? Stay tuned, because by the end of this video you might be surprised. Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to InformedTouristA.I for more thrilling travel insights. Now, let's begin. First up, we're heading to Italy, a country known for its rich history, stunning landscapes, and of course, its delicious cuisine. Not just any Italy though, we're zeroing in on a place that's synonymous with luxury and elegance. We're talking about Lake Como, the kind of place that makes you want to wear a linen suit, sip on an Aperol Spritz, and bask in the sun. It's the sort of destination that inspires you to learn Italian, start quoting Fellini movies, and maybe even take up a new hobby like sailing or painting. Picture this, crystal clear water reflecting the foothills of the Alps, creating a mirror-like surface that's almost too perfect to be real. Surrounding this pristine lake are charming villages straight out of a storybook, each with its own unique character and charm. And then there are the villas, grand, opulent estates that make your average five-star hotel look like a Motel 6. These are the kinds of homes that dreams are made of. This is where George Clooney hangs out when he's not saving the world from rogue asteroids or whatever it is George Clooney does in his spare time. His villa is the epitome of luxury, complete with all the amenities you could ever imagine. And yeah, you might catch a glimpse of him cruising around in his Riva boat, looking effortlessly cool as always. It's like a scene straight out of a Hollywood movie. But don't get too excited, you'll probably need a telescope, or at least a really good zoom lens, to see him from the public side of the lake. Privacy is a big deal here. Because here's the thing about Lake Como, it's basically a playground for the ultra-wealthy. It's where the elite come to unwind and escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life. We're talking CEOs, celebrities, old money families who still use their great-great-grandfather's trust fund, you know, the 1%. It's a place where wealth and status are on full display. And those stunning villas? Let's just say they come with a price tag that requires more than a few zeros. These properties are the epitome of luxury real estate. Think tens of millions of dollars, easy. These homes are not just places to live, they're status symbols, investments, and often, family legacies. We're talking properties with their own private docks, infinity pools overlooking the lake, and probably a dedicated pizza oven because, hey, when in Rome, right? Or in this case, when in Lake Como. But hey, even if you're not swimming in cash, you can still get a taste of the Lake Como lifestyle. It's a place that welcomes everyone, even if just for a day. You can rent a boat for the day, cruise around the lake, and pretend you're a guest star on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. It's an experience that's both thrilling and relaxing. Just try not to crash into George Clooney's boat, okay? That would be a story, but probably not the kind you want to tell. Or, if you're on a slightly tighter budget, you can always grab a gelato, find a bench with a view, and soak up the atmosphere. Sometimes the simplest pleasures are the best. Because let's be real, even without the multi-million-dollar villa, Lake Como is still pretty damn breathtaking. The natural beauty of the place is enough to leave anyone in awe. So, yeah, Lake Como might be a haven for the rich and famous, but that doesn't mean us regular folks can't appreciate its beauty. It's a place that offers something for everyone. Just don't expect to be neighbors with George Clooney anytime soon. His villa is in a league of its own, much like the man himself. Unless you've got a spare $50 million lying around, that is. In which case, welcome to the neighborhood. Next up, we're jetting off to the French Riviera, also known as the Côte d'Azur, a place where the sun shines a little brighter, the sea sparkles a little more, and the air is filled with the scent of luxury, or as I like to call it, the land of, if you have to ask how much it costs, you can't afford it. This is the playground of the rich and famous, where opulence is the norm, and extravagance is expected. This is where the super yachts are bigger than your apartment building, and the harbors are filled with vessels that look like they belong in a James Bond movie. The champagne flows like water, and the tans are more expensive than your entire wardrobe combined. Here, luxury isn't just a lifestyle, it's an art form. We're talking Monaco, Saint-Tropez, Nice, the trifecta of glitz, glamour, and good times. Each city has its own unique charm and allure, drawing in the elite from around the world. But mostly glitz and glamour, the kind that makes you feel like you've stepped into a movie set where every corner is a photo opportunity. Imagine strolling along the Promenade des Anglais in Nice. The Mediterranean breeze in your hair, the sun on your face, and the azure sea stretching out before you. The Mediterranean breeze in your hair, the sun on your face, and the sound of waves gently lapping against the shore. It's a sensory experience like no other, and the sound of Ferraris revving their engines in the distance. Here, even the cars are a spectacle, each one more luxurious than the last. Or maybe you're more of a Monaco type, gambling in Monte Carlo, where the stakes are high and the rewards are even higher. Rubbing shoulders with royalty and trying not to trip over your own jaw when you see the price tag on a diamond-encrusted watch. It's a place where the extraordinary is ordinary. And then there's Saint-Tropez, the playground of the rich and famous since, well, forever. A place where history and modernity blend seamlessly. This is where Brigitte Bardot made bikinis a thing, turning the beaches into fashion runways and setting trends that would last for decades. Where yachts the size of small islands dock in the harbor, creating a floating city of luxury and decadence. And where you're more likely to spot a celebrity than a pigeon. It's a paparazzi paradise where every snapshot is worth 1,000 words. But let's be real, the French Riviera is not for the faint of wallet. It's a place where luxury comes at a premium, and every experience is a testament to extravagance. We're talking about a place where a single cocktail can set you back the cost of a round-trip flight, and where every sip is a taste of the high life. Where a parking spot for your Lamborghini costs more than your rent, and finding a spot is like winning the lottery. And where the only thing more expensive than the shopping is the air you breathe. Every breath is a reminder of the opulence that surrounds you. But hey, even if you're not exactly rolling in dough, you can still experience a taste of the high life. The French Riviera has a way of making everyone feel like $1,000,000. Grab a croissant and a coffee, find a spot on the beach, and soak in the atmosphere. It's the little moments that make the experience unforgettable. And pretend you're sipping champagne with the Kardashians. Even if it's just for a moment, you can feel like you're part of the elite. Just try not to think about the fact that their beach towels probably cost more than your entire vacation budget. It's all part of the charm. The French Riviera is a place where dreams are made of, or at least where dreams go to get a really expensive tan. It's a destination that promises and delivers on luxury. So pack your designer swimsuit, your platinum credit card, and your best, I'm totally used to this lifestyle attitude. It's all about blending in with the high rollers, and get ready for a trip to the land of luxury. It's an experience that will leave you with memories, and maybe a few credit card bills. Just don't blame me when you come back with an empty bank account and a serious case of champagne envy. The French Riviera has a way of making you want more. But hey, isn't that what dreams are for? To give us a taste of the extraordinary, even if just for a little while. Chapter 3, Santorini and Mykonos, Islands of Influencers and Instagram Dreams. Get ready to swap your Aperol Spritz for a glass of Assyrtiko wine because we're heading to the Greek islands, specifically Santorini and Mykonos, two of the most Instagrammable destinations on the planet. These islands are not just places, they are experiences, each offering a unique blend of natural beauty, cultural richness and modern luxury. Santorini, with its iconic whitewashed buildings clinging to volcanic cliffs, is basically what happens when a postcard comes to life. The island is a visual feast, with every corner offering a new perspective that seems straight out of a dream. The contrast between the stark white architecture and the deep blue sea is nothing short of mesmerizing. You know the picture: white houses, blue domes, infinity pools overlooking the Aegean Sea. It's enough to make you want to sell all your possessions and become a full-time sunset chaser. The sunsets here are legendary, painting the sky in hues of orange, pink, and purple, making it a paradise for photographers and romantics alike. But be warned, Santorini is not exactly a secret. The island attracts millions of visitors each year, all eager to capture its beauty. The narrow streets can get quite crowded, especially during peak tourist season, so patience is key if you want to enjoy the island's charm. In fact, it's one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world, which means you'll be sharing those stunning views with a whole lot of other people, especially if you're trying to snap that perfect sunset photo. But don't let the crowds deter you. The experience is worth every bit of the hustle. But hey, at least you'll have plenty of options for that post-sunset cocktail. The island is dotted with chic bars and restaurants where you can unwind with a drink in hand, soaking in the views and the vibrant atmosphere. Speaking of cocktails, let's talk about Mykonos, the party island of the Cyclades. Known for its electrifying nightlife, Mykonos is where the world's elite come to let loose. The island transforms into a playground for adults, with beach clubs and nightclubs that keep the party going until the early hours of the morning. This is where the DJs spin until dawn, the champagne showers are more common than rainstorms, and the only thing more crowded than the beaches are the VIP sections. The energy here is palpable and it's easy to get swept up in the excitement. Mykonos is where you go to see and be seen, preferably while wearing as little clothing as possible and spending as much money as humanly possible. The island is a fashion runway with stylish beachgoers flaunting the latest trends and high-end beach clubs offering unparalleled luxury. Think beach clubs with $500 sunbeds, cocktails that cost more than your rent, and a constant stream of influencers documenting their every move for their millions of followers. It's a place where luxury knows no bounds, and every moment is an opportunity for the perfect Instagram shot. But if you're looking for a more laid-back vibe, don't worry, both islands have plenty to offer. Beyond the glitz and glamour, there's a rich history and culture waiting to be explored. Ancient ruins tell tales of a bygone era, and charming village streets invite you to take a leisurely stroll and discover hidden gems. You can explore ancient ruins, wander through charming villages, or simply relax on the beach and soak up the Mediterranean sun. The islands offer a perfect blend of relaxation and adventure, catering to every type of traveler. Just be prepared to pay a premium for the privilege. The islands are known for their luxury accommodations and upscale dining options, which come with a hefty price tag. But the experience is worth every penny, offering a taste of the high life in one of the most beautiful settings in the world. Because let's be real, Santorini and Mykonos are not exactly budget-friendly destinations, but the memories you'll make here are priceless, from dining at world-class restaurants to shopping at luxury boutiques. But hey, you're not just paying for the scenery, you're paying for the experience. The kind of experience that involves sipping cocktails at sunset, dancing on tables until dawn, and maybe even bumping into a celebrity or two. It's a place where every moment feels like a scene from a movie, and you're the star. So pack your most stylish swimwear, your best dancing shoes, and your biggest credit card, and get ready for a Greek adventure you'll never forget, or at least, one that you'll be paying off for the next year. Whether you're here for the parties, the views, or the culture, Santorini and Mykonos promise an unforgettable experience that will leave you longing for more. Chapter 4. Montenegro's Bay of Kotor, the undiscovered gem of the Adriatic. Now for our final destination, we're going off the beaten path. Well, sort of. We're heading to Montenegro's Bay of Kotor, a place that's often called the next Croatia, but with a fraction of the crowds and a whole lot of charm. Imagine this, towering mountains plunging into the crystal-clear waters of the Adriatic Sea, ancient walled towns perched on the hillsides, and a coastline dotted with charming villages and secluded beaches. It's like stepping back in time, but with better Wi-Fi. The Bay of Kotor is like the cool younger sibling of the French Riviera. A little less flashy, a little more laid back, but just as stunning. You can wander through the narrow streets of Kotor, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, explore the medieval architecture of Perast, or take a boat trip to the island monastery of Sveti Dorje. And the best part? Montenegro is still relatively undiscovered, which means you can enjoy all this beauty without having to fight your way through hordes of tourists. Plus, your travel budget will thank you. Montenegro is significantly more affordable than its neighbors, so you can splurge on that extra glass of local wine or that delicious seafood dinner without breaking the bank. But don't tell everyone about Montenegro's best-kept secret. Let's keep this our little secret, okay? Because once word gets out about this hidden gem, it's only a matter of time before the super yachts start arriving and the prices start skyrocketing. So pack your bags, grab your passport, and get ready to experience the beauty of Montenegro before everyone else does. Trust me, you won't regret it. Thanks for watching InformedTouristA.I. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. It's free and helps support the channel. So, which of these luxury escapes are you adding to your bucket list? Let me know in the comments below. Want more fascinating travel insights? Click here to watch our next video.